We're going to start it off. This first guy, I'm going to tell you, it's been so much fun having him in the class. In fact, he drove so far to be here every class, all the way in from Lakewood Ranch, ladies and gentlemen. How about a hand for Brian Cooper? Let him know, Brian.
All right. Good evening, everybody. He said, my name is Brian Cooper here from Lakewood Ranch, Florida. Ran into someone the other day, and they asked me, where are you from? Where do you live right now? And I said, Lakewood Ranch. And they said, you mean Bradenton? And I said, no, it's Lakewood Ranch, same zip code, but, what's the difference? And I said, well, here's the difference for the guy from Chicago that's here that may not know. Bradenton has meth, okay? Spring training baseball, okay? Lakewood Ranch has pickleball and a gaggle of Karens, okay? So Bradenton's a little bit more fun, I assume. So people were asking me beforehand, they said, what's your level of, going up there tonight for this class, what's your level of nervousness going up there? Are you going to be nervous at all? I said, of course. I'm not sure how to quite measure it, but I would assume it's probably along the same lines as maybe someone hoping their name doesn't show up on the Epstein list, okay? Right around there. Could you imagine going to the airport, and when you get to the airport, you get on the plane, and on that flight, you see Prince Andrew, Michael Jackson, and Kevin Spacey. Now, something's going to tell me that I'm probably not going to get on that flight, okay? I don't know who the flight attendant was, maybe R. Kelly, So it's an interesting flight. David Copperfield's name was on there too, so must not be a good magician, couldn't get his name off of that list. How did everyone do in the New Year's resolutions this year? By round of applause, doing well? All right. Same as me, I guess, right? Not doing very well. I even got a watch to kind of track my exercise and, track my steps. I even wear the watch in the bedroom with my wife, just to kind of track exercise. And after 5 minutes, my watch says, are you finished with your workout? Ask me that question. So I look at it and I say, yes, about 2 minutes ago I was all finished, but thank you for asking me now. Looks like I need a new watch. Big event recently, everyone gathered together to watch on television most recently, right? Groundhog's Day. Yeah? Big day in our household. Didn't see a shadow, right? Anyone care? Yeah, all right. The guy from Chicago is like, yeah, 30 degrees, minus 30 in March. He's going to be like calling it the groundhog. You said it was going to be in early spring, you liar. But true story, they're looking at replacing the groundhog with a commemorative coin. This is a true story. PETA said that it's cruel to animals to just kind of show him out there for a brief period of time and then just, go back in. And they said that he's not very accurate either. He's only about 39% accurate. So they said, well, if we can't make heads or tails of the situation, we're gonna replace it. And they said, here's the one thing. If you can find somebody else that is only right, have an approval rating of about 39% of the time, and falls asleep on the job like you do, Mr. Groundhog, you can keep your job. And he said, well, isn't that our president right now? I didn't know how that one was going to go. There's a lot of Groundhog fans out there, so I didn't know how that one was going to go. I see Bud Light's finally making a comeback, right? They went through a little rough patch, right? A few people drinking Bud Light out there. I think more people probably would have rather drink water from Camp Lejeune than to actually have a Bud Light. I received that settlement email and phone call so many times. I heard it on the radio so many times. I actually convinced myself that I actually drank that water, right? So I'm still waiting for my 12-cent settlement right now. So, pretty expensive living in Lakewood Ranch. So, thank you all very much. That's my time. Appreciate it.
Let him hear it, folks. He can't find his way out.